Hey everyone, I'm Becky,
And I'm Sarah.
and we're doing Bickering Book Reviews. Today we're talking about Stealing Infinity by Alyson Noel, which I got off of NetGalley.
And I got it off Edelweiss.
So, this book is about Natasha. She's a senior in high school, and she used to be like one of the shiny, happy, perfect people. And then halfway through her freshman year, her dad just disappears. And so now it's years later, and she's just kind of barely getting by. She has one friend, Mason, who's really great. She loves fashion. She has dreams, but like she has to work to help her mom keep the house, basically. And this new girl shows up at school named Elodie, and Elodie's like cool and rich and popular, and she kind of starts to take Natasha under her wing. And then Natasha finds out that Elodie has actually been there to recruit her to go to a boarding school run by a very, 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 very wealthy tech guru billionaire. Um, and she doesn't really want to go, but her mom signs over rights to her because they offer like her mom like this great like stipend and a new life. And so she goes to the school and she finds out that they're time travelers and that she has been recruited to become a time traveler. Making things more complicated is a dreamy British boy named Braxton, who has a complicated history with Elodie, who Natasha has a growing relationship to, but she also doesn't know, like, can she trust any of these people? Because they're sending people back in time to steal stuff, and there's something more sinister going on.
I mean, this book was cute. It moved fast. I liked the short chapters. I think that really helped with the pacing. I don't know. It feels like when I really think about it, like it's not really memorable for me. Like I don't mind it, and I wouldn't mind continuing to read in it. But do I think I'm gonna remember this book a year from now? No. Like it doesn't really stick out. It's like oatmeal.
I don't know. See, I like time travel books. Like some people like vampires, some people like werewolves. I like time travel, and I thought it was good. I thought the characters were well developed. I thought that the romance stuff was just the right amount of sizzle for a YA book. I thought it moved super fast. Like I would be reading and all of a sudden like my Kindle would go from like 6 hours left to like 4 hours left. I thought the short chapters were good. I would say good for a reluctant reader, but this book is huge, so it's not a reluctant reader book. I think it would make a great audiobook.
That would be a good audiobook. I mean, I did like Natasha was unique, and so maybe Natasha was the one thing that kind of stood out from this book because she was a very strong female character in a way. The way that she pushes back on her captors or like the people who take her into this academy, like was unique and different, and I appreciated that. But like Braxton was just kind of like a caricature of like a typical. Like he wasn't unique. I don't know. Like I didn't feel like it was good and I liked it, but like it wasn't unique.
I don't know. I felt that, I mean, it did remind me a lot of her Evermore, first book in her Evermore series. I did have that thought a lot. Um, I don't know. I liked Braxton. I liked Braxton and Natasha together. I'm interested. I want to keep reading. I do agree with you. Like, I don't necessarily think everybody outside of the Braxton, Natasha, Elodie circle, because there's a sequel coming out, and I'm going to read the sequel. I don't know if in a year when that comes out, if I'll remember everybody outside of that circle all that well. I liked the descriptions of the clothes and the settings when they're traveling.
I mean, I liked the tarot and the numerology kind of aspects of it. That was nice. Like that was fun.
And I feel like it's a little different than the other stuff that's out. Like particularly because of the numerology and the tarot stuff, you don't see that much. It's kind of in Raven Boys, but that was more tarot than numerology. This is like the first YA book I've really seen that relies heavily on numerology.
I don't know. I guess my whole thing is like it was a lot of pages, and like I feel like we're only scratching the surface of the story. Like not much happened. I don't know.
To me, it's a first book. I mean, like it was obvious. Like halfway through, you're like, "There's gonna be a sequel." Right. I don't know. Like I said, I enjoyed it. Like I was surprised by how quickly I read it, and
I guess I don't resent the fact that I read it. Like I don't resent the time that I spent reading it. Like it wasn't. it wasn't an unenjoyable experience. It just wasn't memorable.
Okay. I guess we should just rate it.
Yeah.
So our rating system starts at the top with 5 unicorns. We got 2 unicorns. If we don't like it, it's a horse.
I'm kind of at like a 0.5, but we don't do that. Like I'm fluctuating between a 2 and a 3. Like I guess like a 3.
I'm between like a 3 and a 4, and I think I'm gonna go up to a 4 because I like it. Like that's my genre, and it felt different than other time travel books. Like, and I like the fact that usually in these kind of books, like the main female character kind of gets pulled along and doesn't have that much autonomy, and this character did.
Right.
Like, you know, she didn't just, yeah, she wasn't one of these, like, I'm going to follow the boy around things. And you don't really see that much.
Well, give it a try.
Yeah. So that is where we are on Stealing Infinity, and we'll see you around.
Bye.
Bye.